침대 어딨어 씨발. 이 자는 곳 어딨음?
네, 이게 위치.
하루 마무리하기.
아니 뭔 닭장에서 자네. 뭐요?
안녕하세요.
또 왔니?
Queen Vlaakith. Skvar!
You are a Sherlock, and still you speak my name.
I've seen the captive Orpheus with my own eyes. Spoken to Shestil Kithrak Voss. You lied to us. Enslaved us.
The betrayer Voss lies! I have only a moment, and you, Hasharlak, will listen. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains. The traitor Voss has lied to you. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant. The great dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people? Or simply a challenge to Vlaakith's rule?
Return to the astral prism. Slay Orpheus the Pretender. Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Barta Vlaakith, commander of dragons. My only, my chosen. A final chance. Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Lae'zel's thoughts become yours. The sight of Orpheus looms over her mind. Voss's words echo within it. She means to forever turn her back on Vlaakith.
레이즌한테 물 끓이러 가는 거 뭐임?
I gave you my faith, and you called me traitor. I gave you my life, and you ordered your knights to hunt me. I have witnessed too much,
아
and
좋아.
you have given me too little. Finally, I can see. Orpheus will live, and I will hear his creed. This is my word.
Your word is nothing! You are nothing! The Kithraki will bring you. I will tear your flesh from your bones and devour your skull's marrow while you beg for death. I will consume you. I will unmake you.
폴보스가 앞으로 나오라고.
전투냐? 아니네.
아 뭐
뭐야,
이렇게 대화가
왜
많아
쓰러졌어?
또 씨발.
카클라크 모임.
그 심장 안에서 그런 거 아니야?
레이딜부터 보자.
아예 죽음?
아니 그냥 누워있어.
그냥 누워 있음.
그냥 누워서 즐기는 거 아니야?
아, 이제 난 곧 죽.
다리 깐닥깐닥하는 거 보니까 그런 거 아니야?
It is done. There is no. As long as the undying queen reigns, I am never to soar unbound over the astral sea, never to cross the one in the void. As it should be. Better a short life built on truth than immortality woven of lies. Better to unite the Githyanki under a prince who would free their minds and honor their bodies. So why do I feel so bitter? I I know hate. It seeds and distills into molten rock, forever rattling in the belly. But I've never known this. I feel no heat, no cold. I bear neither fangs nor
오!
talon.
오늘 월급 들어오는 날이다. 개꿀.
Absence.
줄.
No matter. I am Vlaakith's child no more. I have been born anew in Gith's son, my savior. And so from the old battle cries is birthed another. Shma Salar Orpheus, Ma Stilnar Forgin in Yeri. Orpheus's will above all. May the comet blaze my path forward.
심장이 아프대.
Soldier, my engine. It hurts. I think this might be it. Soon. Things burning hotter than I knew it could. I want us both to be ready if... well, if we can't fix me. Here, here. And hey, kicking his ass might burn off a bit of this extra heat. Let's go home. It's about damn time.
다 됐나? 코코 냈네 하자.
오징어 포인트 누가 쓸 거야?
글쎄. 뭐 쓸 사람 있으면 쓰는기?
오징어 포인트. 일단 차고 나.
아, 누구야? 어.
아 나인 듯.
아. 아유, 숭이.
술 마시고 있었나 본데.
How did you?
왜 하필이면 나야?
I must have let my mind.
뭐야, 다 개별 아니야 이거?
Enough
개별이야?
to wander
개별
around.
같은데.
개별 같은데.
아, 개별이야?
I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketheric and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle.
씨발.
Its rebellion against Baldur has been fierce, even as it executes their final orders. Once those orders are complete, there is a good chance it will break free.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An elder brain enslaved is one thing. An elder brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't
걸려
unwelcome.
봐볼까? 아 뭐야 비공개하다.
Trying to guard
그럼
us.
비공개 아니구나.
The brain is restless, but I am distracted, and my lack of focus is endangering us.
다음에 한다면 이 새끼
I'm
죽여버리고 싶어.
haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else. Duke Stelmane, or Belin, as I knew her. I wasn't ready for her death. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Belin was different from my relationship with you. In a way, but not the way you're thinking of. In life, she was my business partner.
Back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Belin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone. I appreciate the offer,
안아줘요.
but I don't think it will help. What I feel is
안아줘요.
deeper
앉는
than
건
superficial
조금.
cures can reach, and not entirely unwelcome. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people. Another quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus. And so do you.
아니 베개도 없이 허공에다가 머리를 베고 자네.
뭐야, 아직 아무도 오징어 섹스를 하지 않았어?
아니 하고 싶겠냐고.
너무 끔찍해.
맞을까요?
난 퀘스트 쪽으로 가볼래?
아라벨라 사라졌어.
뭐라고?
아라벨라는 도시로 간 모양이로군. 도시에서 다시 만날 수 있을지도 모르겠는데 라고 하는군.
아라벨라가 누군지 모르는 거 아니야, 그럼?
그 꼬꼬마 친구 있잖아.
아,
왜 모여다니자.
Almost painfully so. My body burned like the noon.
아노시 빨리 와, 버프 줄게.
The person with you,
어디 있어?
they enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it.
너 하수인도 데려와.
잠깐 기다려. 안돼.
어저 어디가 이제 그래? 쾌 쪽으로 하면 되는 거 아니야?
Such a prude.
그
다들 모여.
코끼리 찾을 거면 여기야.
어?
코끼리 퀘스트 여기 이쪽.
지금 이 토끼 새끼.
Exactly. Pleasure.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face.
얘가 수사관이야?
You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet. Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine! If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed? Could doesn't quite cut it here, I'm afraid. I need a solid, provable motive. Come back when you've got some real evidence.
아니 뭐야 씨발.
선택지 어떻게 고른 거야?
I presume.
네가 해봐. 앉아 있어야 돼.
Another case. Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You what? You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you. That doesn't make sense. Why? I want something compelling. Hard, tangible evidence. And while that is stuff, that's what you need if you want to change my mind. Hard evidence. A reason, too, if you're at it. Why was Lorgan killed?
확실한 증거가 뭔데 씨.
꽃 열쇠가 들어가는 자물쇠를 찾아야 되는 것 같은데.
A mien cool as ice, yet a sturdy dwarf.
Oh shit.
A
Holy
leather
moly.
whip she gives.
그런
취향이셨어요?
예?
Or have I misjudged you?
뭐야 이게?
Sweeting, are you blushing? There is no shame in pleasure.
수치심은 없는
even
거예요.
less when the pleasure is
이 아줌마가 그냥
It's Fion you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait.
그냥 팔라딘이라서 지랄한 것 같은데.
We've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin.
상대. 아니
Nisha, our lovely nymph. She's engaged in the nymph's grotto on the top floor.
애들 대가리가 어떻게 생긴지 몰라서 모르겠는데.
Too. I doubt you'll be able to tear her away. But we are blessed to have a devil in residence at the moment, a temporary guest. But he asked that I send any potential clients his way. Everyone who's paid a visit looks quite changed by the experience. Indeed he did. Raphael. Exceedingly handsome, and with a voice that could make the foulest blasphemy seem the sweetest hymn.
귀이게 7레벨.
The two men bark softly to each other. A single name reaches your ears. Nine Fingers. It's a name you know. Nine Fingers is the head of the guild, a criminal organization operating inside Baldur's Gate.
아, 아홉 손가락?
좆됐다. 크롱 저장해줘.
돼 이거?
나에게 인도를 걸어줘.
인도 없어.
내가 걸어줄게. 어디 있는데?
아,
기다려봐.
You don't have to think about it.
다시 굴려.
바로 전투.
뭐 전투야?
아니 아직.
전투는 아니더라도
I mean, to try.
범죄 조직에 대한 얘기를 하는데 그거에 끼어드는 거라 곱게 끝나진 않을 것 같은데.
인도 걸림?
걸 생각이 없는데.
걸렸는데 보너스는 안
오스티아.
나와.
뭔데?
Look at me.
지혜.
지혜.
You'd only think of me.
아 자동으로 올라가긴 하네. 근데 실패야. 다시. 오 대성공.
나니?
You rats with the guild now. Heard Nine Fingers met a match.
The new kingpin? All meat
New
and
kingpin?
muscle, that one. And wild as a werebear. If he's looking to oust Nine Fingers, my blade.
되게 약간 다카타이드의 개처럼 생겼네.
Sounds messy as the ninth hell. Must be why she called us to help.
Is that right? The way I heard it, you Zent cut a deal
비계야
with the new...
이름이 씨발.
Hold on. You there! Getting up in our affairs?
와우.
보너스는 많아.
일단 10만 넣으면은 통과인데. 아, 9
오케이.
통과.
Look, this subject's not safe. You selling your services, beat feet to the Guildhall. Lower City, Basilisk Gate, Guildhall. And that's all you're getting from
길드
me.
회관으로 가래.
Now scram! The chat's officially closed.
Forget your worth. These four walls are a world.
여기 아래에
You
담긴
can
문이
stare as much as you like.
내 춘부가 있다.
A new face.
Ah.
Looking
내
for
친구가
another
남자야?
chapter of dirty lore for your biography?
You have but to ask, and we can grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy.
Enjoy the fiddling.
와.
What can Hooch? Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink. You got it. But the new Hooch is off limits. Can't have the mamsel leaping down my throat if I go burning yours.
어차피 연금술 하지도 않는데 다 팔아버릴까? 무게만 차지.
무게 많이 나고 개쌍은 빠르게 벌어야 되던데.
Pleasure to serve.
I want to give it a good rum.
How about the flop house? It has plenty of spare beds.
Great! Well, with 10 other people, and pray none of them has sticky fingers. Better off sleeping in the gutter than that den of iniquity.
Just thinking. As we know, feel the sun on our skin after all this time.
Sure, good. Oh,
Oh, apologies. Thought you were someone else. Greetings, so forth, so on.
어?
How dare you? Accusing an upstanding citizen like me of being a dwarf? I'm a halfling.
하플링이라는 거.
이게 여기서 그냥 평범하게 풀려나네.
이제 여기서 드워프를 찾아야 된다는 건가?
하플링과 드워프는 차이가 큰가요?
Blooming hell, you look famished. Have a skeg at these.
역시 발더스 게이트다. 일반 요리사가 막 700원씩 들고 있어.
That should do.
꽃 모양 열쇠 얘 가지고 있어.
No one back home will ever believe this.
훔쳤어.
예?
예. 못 알아들임?
어디야? 2층이요?
내가 다 봤어. 도둑이야 이러는데.
그럼 나가야 되는 거 아니야?
벨리얼이야 11레벨.
One more mark.
쟤네 뭐 신고하러 가는데?
여기 뭐 이벤트 진행한다.
아노시티에
인접하지 않군요.
Crimes being investigated in this
뭐요?
area.
예?
You appear to be the
나 아무 짓도 안
prime
했는데?
suspect.
사람을 잘못 본 것
A
같은데.
criminal would never speak with such integrity. You must be innocent.
We are just leaving. We have a celebration to attend.
뱀파이어 스폰인가 보네 얘들.
Criminal act is being
아니 뭔데?
investigated. You might want to explain the case of mistaken.
애들이 왜 말이 걸려?
아 뭐 해야 돼?
Crime's been committed, and this guards decided to investigate.
아.
Investigate you to be
오 대성공.
The accusation is with.
김오치.
다 사라졌어.
대성공의 힘인가?
Take Candlekeep. Maybe even
Oh, I'm sure he has plans. But I wouldn't
여기 기사 타니까 올라가는 데 있어.
아 여기 있구나.
아니 길 막아놔서 못 들어가잖아.
아니 길막 모임 아. 어떻게 들어가?
벽에 사다리 있어.
아니 그 길을 막아라서
어디가 막아놓은 거야?
길을 막아.
누가 촛대로 길 막아놨네.
실수로 무기들한테 저기 기획박 당했구나. 반대쪽으로 탭 타고 돌아서 와봐 그냥.
아 이거 옮겨도 그거예요? 범죄예요?
옮겨도 범죄 취급당.
왜 내려가?
부신 건 상관없나 봐요?
돈 벌을 줄 알아요.
아 무슨 돈 물어줬어요? 문 다 부숴놨길래.
뭐 없는데?
옷장이 있네.
As my feet can carry me. That
뭐요?
shapeshifter's key unlocked the door. In Interesting. Always room for more?
키 모든
A list
양피지.
of names.
표정 명단이래. 이게 또 증거가 될 수 있나 본데?
These tunnels were full of shapeshifters. Father Lorgan's name is written here too.
You notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed.
아 시체다.
피온의 열쇠.
망자와의 대화.
안 됨. 되냐? 되네.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
어차피 다 물어보면 되겠네, 4개니까. 아들한테요?
페르나 새끼네. 아니 이렇게 말하셨어 갑자기?
Baldur. Found his secret. My
아들의 비밀.
sweet boy. Why?
몇 개 남았지?
아마 마지막.
2번. 아 마지막.
이거 아니야? 이건가?
일단은 아들 찾는 거부터 조져가지고.
Dwarf. Like
씨발.
하나 더 있네.
dresses in killed folk.
그냥 살인마였네, 계약 살인마.
Slowly.
아니면은 도플갱어던지.
Liked it.
The spell's power.
어쨌든 빨간 옷 입은 드워프를 찾아야 된다는 거네.
What's hiding?
당장 수색한다.
저기 보고가 떴는데. 퀘스트가.
We can bunk a ton of people.
근데 좀 더 찾고 가도 되지 않나요?
Are those?
이젠 존나 많은 이 위에
오.
더 있다는 거 아닌가?
버그 걸렸어.
Any attention right now? Don't waste a step.
뭐야 여기 끊겨 있네.
If your mighty master needs
That'll fit in my pack. I got it. No one stopped me yet.
문 열어줘 아노시.
반대편에 열려 있거든.
You're in safe hands.
밖에 있는 거야.
Looking ahead.
그 문 열어주러 가면.
열 수 없어 그 안에?
열었음. 아니 버그로 벽 뚫고 들어왔어.
그러니? 개목걸이가 있다. 이거 아노시 취향임?
예.
What's inside?
Even if you had it, what in the nine hells?
it depends on the person. And their
뭐야 이 새끼. 왜 여기 있어?
Must hear me, devil. I will
그러게.
do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one
어,
thing in this
라파엘이면
world
그 악마이네.
that I desire.
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
Just you listen to need something like this.
I'm glad you came. One more thing before we begin, though.
라파엘 이 새끼 존나 관대해서 집에 있는 거 다 훔쳐도 안 말하나.
리얼.
역시 악마다.
뒤에서 열심히 훔치고 있네.
For the first time since the Lord your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Wouldn't that be exquisite? But no. I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while.
좋아한 도둑질을 멈추지 못했죠.
Privacy. The Illithid can't hear us. I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away, which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Unless some have already sprouted in places I can't see. Let us speak.
Oh.
I'll admit.
배 터진다.
I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though.
건대하다.
Manner of speaking, but it's the one inside the prison that you need, not the Illithid, the Gith. I can give you the means to break him free. To Illithids, yes. But despite your reckless embrace of the parasite and recent mutations, you're no mind flayer. Not yet. Orpheus would gladly execute the Emperor. But to you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain. If I'd realized you were so gullible, I'd have tricked you into selling your soul for a pocketful of beans when we first met. To the Emperor, you are nothing more than a beast of burden. One that will transport it to
이 자식아 황제한테 나쁜 말 하지 마.
An ox requires food and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is
망치만
held
받고 가자.
securely in my House of Hope even now. Such an eager little pup. Surely you realize there is an exchange to be made. You scratch my back, I scratch your
되게 여기서
parasite.
뚝배기 터트릴 수 있어.
I want the crown that dominates the elder brain. I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Carsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Carsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Carsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
왕관임은 내가 쓰겠어.
Oh, I'm sorry, you were serious? The crown has laid low all who attempt to harness its power. Archwizards, emperors, gods. It would tear you apart.
자기는 어떻게?
I am no mortal, and I do not fail. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged, but only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
한마다 한마.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's steel and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Carsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
일단 저장하자.
이거 빼박 안 되는 것 같은데.
How short-sighted. Much better to put it into the right hands. Hands that
감히
will
황제를
ensure it
배신할
is
생각을 하다니.
removed from this
라파엘 넌
world.
뒤졌다.
And it's the only way you can ensure that you remain part of this world.
야, 씨발.
I won't stop you. But time is running out. So don't stay away for long. If
그냥
you see
망치는 훔치면 될 것 같은데.
I'll be here, waiting. Right up to the moment the war
망치가 어딨어?
ends.
얘가 뭐 어딘가에 숨겨놨겠죠. 준다고 하니까.
오케이 오늘 일단 여기까지 할까?
야.
이제 잘 시간이 돼가고 있어.